Welcome to Geography 101. I'm Daniel Lucas, and today we set sail into the northern reaches of Europe to explore the fascinating region of Scandinavia. This is a land where glaciers carve majestic fjords, Viking once roam the seas, and modern societies thrive in harmony with nature. Scandinavia refers mainly to three countries: Denmark, Norway, and Sweden. Each one brings its own character, history, and cultural treasures to the Scandinavian identity. Together, they form a region admired worldwide for beauty, innovation, and quality of life. Many people confuse Scandinavia with the broader Nordic region, which is also includes Finland and Iceland. While those two nations shared cultural similarities, the Scandinavian trio is tied together by language, history, and geography. Danish, Norwegian, and Swedish are mutually intelligible languages that evolve from Old Norse. Their Viking ancestor once struck fear across Europe, but today these countries are leaders in peace and diplomacy. Our journey will uncover what makes each of these nations extraordinary in their own right. The Scandinavian landscape is a dramatic blend of fjords, forests, lakes, and islands. Long winters and short summers have shaped the rhythms of here from centuries. Yet people have not only survived these harsh conditions, they have flourished, creating some of the most advanced societies in the modern world. Scandinavia is proof that culture and nature can exist in balance. In this episode, we will see how geography, history, and tradition intertwine across Denmark, Norway, and Sweden. When people think of Scandinavia, images of northern lights and the midnight sun often come in mind. The natural wonders continue to shape folklore, art, and the identity. But beyond nature, Scandinavia is also innovation, equality, and strong community values. This region has produced globally known music design, cuisine, and technology. Our story begins with the smallest Scandinavian nation, Denmark. Denmark may be small in size, but its influence is vast. Its history stretches back to Viking conquest and forward to being one of the most progressive nations in the world today. From Copenhagen's colorful harbor to its wide-swept coast, Denmark blends old world charm with modern sustainability. It is a country to build on maritime traditions and forward thinking ideas. Let's begin our Scandinavian journey. Denmark lies in Jutland Peninsula and surrounded by hundreds of islands. This geography made it natural seafaring nation, and its people become masters of navigation and trade. The Vikings of Denmark sailed across Europe, leaving their mark on history. Today, the seas remain central to Danish identity. From fishing to shipping industries, the ocean both defines the connects Denmark. Copenhagen, Denmark's capital, is one of the most livable city in the world, known of its bike-friendly streets, clean harbors, and iconic architectures. It's as an example for sustainability. The city balances historic landmarks, or the city balances historic landmarks like the Amalienborg Palace with futuristic designs such as a Copenhagen Opera House. Its vibrant cultural scene ranges from classical ballet to cutting edge cuisine. Easy Street Corner seems to reflect both tradition and innovation. Denmark is a famous of its concept of hygge, a word that means coziness, comfort, and a sense of well-being. Hygge is more than a lifestyle trend. It's embedded in the Danish way of life. It shows up at candlelit evenings, simple pleasures, and a time spent with loved ones. Perhaps this is one reason Denmark consistently ranks as one of the happiest nations on earth. The pursuit of balance is the core of Danish culture. The Danish welfare system is cornerstones of its society. Education is free, healthcare is universal, and Social Security provides a safety net for everyone. High taxes fund these services, but citizens accept this as a part of collective responsibility. Equality and trust are strong in Danish culture. This system allows Denmark to thrive socially and economically. Denmark is also the leader in renewable energy, especially wind power. Its flat landscape and strong coastal winds make it perfect for generating electricity. The country aims to become carbon neutral, inspiring the world with its green policies. Danish cities often prioritize pedestrians and cyclists over cars. Sustainability is not just policy, it's a lifestyle. Denmark's contribution to nature, culture are globally known. The stories of Hans Christian Andersen shaped childhoods around the world with tales like The Little Mermaid and The Ugly Duckling. Danish design, known for minimalism and functionality, is a hallmark of modern furnitures and architecture. Even the Danish bike company Lego has inspired generation of creativity. This small country leaves a big cultural imprint. Danish cuisine is another point of pride. New Nordic cooking pioneered by restaurants like Noma emphasizes local, seasonal ingredients prepared in innovative ways. A smorgasbord, an open faced sandwich, remains beloved traditional dish. Food here reflects a balance between heritage and modern creativity. Dining in Denmark is a cultural experience itself. With just under 6 million people, Denmark proves that size does not limit influence. Its people value community, equality, and harmony with nature. The Danes take pride in their history while embracing the future, whether through design, food, or green technology. Denmark continues to shape global trends. From here, we head to the rugged landscape of Norway. Norway, Sweden shared heritage, nature, modern society, and conclusion in the same style. So you have, okay. Norway is a land carved by glaciers, leaving behind some of the most dramatic fjords on Earth. Its jagged coastline stretches thousands of kilometers, dotted with islands and fishing villages. The natural beauty is unmatched. For towering cliff to cascading waterfalls, these landscapes are not just a tourist, they are part of their daily life for Norwegians. The country's geography inspire both pride and resilience. The capital city Oslo reflects Norway's balance between history and modernity. Its Viking ship museum preserves relics of ancient seafaring warriors. Meanwhile, its contemporary architectures, like the Oslo Opera House, reflects a bold vision of the future. Oslo is also a hub for environmental initiatives and sustainable living. It stands as a gateway to Norway's cultural and natural riches. Norway's Viking history is legendary. Norse explorers set sail across the Atlantic, reaching Iceland, Greenland, and even North America centuries before Columbus. The legacy endures in sagas, myth, and the artifacts. The Viking script of exploration and independence still resonates with Norwegian today. It is a reminder for the bold past and adventurous spirit. Today, today, Norway is among the wealthiest nations in the world, largely due to its oil and natural gas reserves. However, the country is equally committed to renewable energy, especially hydropower. This balance reflects Norway's dedications to sustainability despite its reliance on fossil fuels. The revenue from oil are carefully managed in sovereign wealth fund. These funds ensures prosperity for future generations. Norwegians have a strong connection to the outdoors. The concept of frufisilv, meaning open meaning open air life, is cherished philosophy. Whether skiing in winter or hiking in summer, outdoors activity is a part of national identity. People of ages embrace the wilderness as a source of health and happiness. Nature is a sense of birthright in Norway. Fishing and seafood are also central to Norwegian life. The country's waters provide salmon, cod, and herring that are exported worldwide. Traditional dishes like raffes and luffes highlight Norway's culinary heritage. Yet modern Norwegian chefs are refining these ingredients for contemporary tastes. The sea continues to feed both body and culture. Social welfare in Norway mirrors that of Denmark. Education and healthcare are universal, and, and equality is guiding principle. Norwegian benefit from high living standards and social trust. The emphasis on community ensures that wealth is distributed fairly, prosperity is shared rather than concentrated. Norway's landscape, culture, and society make it one of the most admired countries in the world. From the northern lights to the midnight sun, its natural wonders are breathtaking. Its people balance tradition and progress with grace. Norway inspires the imaginations of travelers and scholars alike. Next, we are journeying east to Sweden, Scandinavia's largest nation. Sweden is the largest of the Scandinavian countries by land. Its geography stretches from the Arctic Circle in the north to the fertile plains and the archipelagos in the south. Forests cover much of the nation, dotted with thousands of lakes. Sweden's landscape are diverse and abundant. The natural wealth has shaped its culture and economy for centuries. Stockholm, the capital, is known as the Venice of the North. Built in 14 islands connected by bridges, it blends old world charm with sleek modernity. Historic gumlas stand side by side cutting edge skyscrapers. The city is crater of innovation, technology, and culture. Its beauty and creativity draw visitors from around the world. Sudan has Sudan has proud Viking past, like the neighbors, but over time it became a kingdom in influence across Europe. Sweden's role in the 30 Years' War related its military power. Later, the nation transformed into a peaceful, neutral country. Today, Sudan is more known for innovation than conquest. The Swedish welfare state is among the most comprehensive in the world. Education is free, healthcare is universal, and parental leave is generous. Equality between men and women is deeply valued in society. These policies have created one of the most inclusive and progressive cultures. Swedes sees fairness as cornerstone of their identity. Swedish creativity is known worldwide, from IKEA's flat-pack furnitures to Volvo's automotive innovation. Swedish design is celebrated for simplicity and function. The global music industry has also felt Sweden's influence, with artists like ABBA and the producer shaping pop music. Literature too shines, from Nobel laureates to Nordic noir crime novels. Sweden's cultural output vast and enduring. The concept of legume captures the Swedish approach to life. It means just to fight amount or just the right amount, not too much, not too little. This philosophy influenced everything from work-life balance to design and social and philosophy. Not, this philosophy influenced everything from work-life balance to design and social policy. It reflects a society built on moderation, balance, and sustainability. Legume is at the heart of Swedish identity. Sweden is also a leader in environmental sustainability. The country recycles nearly all of its waste and invests heavily in green technologies. Cities like Stockholm are models of eco-friendly living. Eco-friendly living. Sweden aims to be a fossil fuel free within decades. Its commitment to the planet sets a global example. With a population of over 10 million, Sweden is the most populous of the Scandinavian nations, yet it maintains harmony with the environment and neighbors. Its history, cultures, and innovation continue to shape Europe and the world. Its history, culture, and innovation continue to shape Europe and the world. Sweden's blend of tradition and progress make it truly unique. With Sweden explored, let us look at the United Scandinavia as a whole. Denmark, Norway, and Sweden share a deep interconnected history. The Viking Age united their ancestors under a common Norse identity. The Old Norse language evolved into modern Scandinavian tongues that remain similar today. Folklore, mythology, and sagas continues to influence literature and culture. The shared heritage is a strong cultural thread. The Kalmar Union in the 14th century briefly brought the Scandinavian kingdoms under a crown. Though it dissolved, it showed the potential of unity. Rivalries and wars followed, yet the century maintained cultural bonds. The cooperation thrives through the Nordic Council. Unity is found in collaboration, not conquest. Religion also shaped Scandinavian. Lutheranism became dominant after the Reformation, influ- influencing traditions and values. Yet modern Scandinavia is among the most secular regions in the world, spiritually known often center of nature and personal reflection. Religion left its mark, but society moved toward inclusivity and openness. Scandinavia design unites the nation as well. Simplicity, minimalism, and functionality are hallmarks of their shared aesthetic. From furniture to architecture, the style is admired worldwide. It reflects values of efficiency and beauty combined. Design is the culture export that ties Scandinavia together. Equality and democracy are pillars across the region. Gender equality, freedom of speech, social trust are emphasized. Political stability allows for innovation and strong international roles. Scandinavia consistently ranks among the world's best in governance. These shared commitments strengthen their global influence. Scandinavian language remain close cousins. Danes, Norwegians, and Swedes can often understand each other. Shared television, music, and literature reinforce cultural bonds. Despite national differences, communication flows easily. Language keeps the Scandinavian identity alive. The shared identity is also celebrated in festivals and traditions. Midsummer is a beloved holiday across the region, marked by dancing, flowers, and food. Folk music, costumes, and rituals reflects centuries of history. These traditions are kept alive with pride. They remind Scandinavian of what unites them. Scandinavia is defined as a landscape, from Norway's fjord to Sweden's forests and Denmark's coast. Nature dominates the scenery. Seasoning bring dramatic contrast with long winters and glowing summer nights. These rhythms shape daily life and culture practices. Nature is not separate but part of identity. The Northern Lights are among Scandinavian most famous wonders, seen across Norway and Sweden. They inspire awe and legends. In the north, the midnight shine brings endless daylight in summer. These natural phenomena influence folklore and tourism alike. Scandinavian sky or Scandinavian skies are dramatic as its land. Outdoor activities are central to Scandinavian life. Skiing, hiking, and fishing are more than hobbies. They are traditions. Children grow up learning to ski almost as soon as they can walk. Families spend weekends in cabins surrounded by nature. The outdoors is a classroom, playground, and sanctuary. Environmental awareness is deeply rooted in Scandinavia. Countries lead the world in renewable energy, recycling, and eco friendly policies. Denmark invests in wind power, Norway in electric transport, and Sweden in waste to energy system. Citizens embrace these efforts as a part of everyday life. Sustainability is a cultural, not just a political. Wildlife is abundant across the region. Moose, reindeer, and bears roam the forests of Sweden and Norway. Seabirds thrive along Denmark's coast. These animals are celebrated stories and respected in culture. Nature creatures are part of the Scandinavian story. National parks are protected areas preserve Scandinavian's beauty. From Jutulmen in Norway to Abisko in Sweden, they attract visitors worldwide. This park protects ecosystem while allowing people to connect with wilderness. They reflect balance between conversation and enjoyment, or they reflect the balance between conservation and enjoyment. Scandinavia shows how to live with nature, not against it. Scandinavia is admired for its high quality of life. Education, healthcare, and social equality are guaranteed to all. Poverty levels are low and happiness levels are high. Citizens trust their government and institutions. This trust rare in many parts of the world. Economically, Scandinavia blends free markets with strong social nets. Business thrive, yet no one's left behind. Innovations flourishes in technology, design, and sustainability. Global companies like Spotify, Ericsson, and Lego began here. The model shows prosperity and fairness can coexist. Scandinavia is also active globally. It contributes to humanitarian aid, peacekeeping, and climate action. These nations often mediate international conflicts. Their soft power or their soft power comes from values, not force. Scandinavia shapes the world quietly but effectively. The arts of Central Scandinavia culture, from literature and cinema to music and visual arts, creativity thrives. Nordic noir novels captures readers globally with dark, atmospheric storytelling. Music festivals and orchestras showcase talent old and new. The region's culture is both traditional and cutting edge. Politically, stability defines Scandinavia. Governments change peacefully and corruption is low. Citizens engage in democracy actively and responsibly. Policies often prioritize equality and sustainability. These nations prove stability leads to progress. Scandinavia is also leads in technology and innovation, from renewable energy solutions to digital platforms. It influences industries worldwide. Research and development are heavily funded. Young entrepreneurs are encouraged to innovate. The future is being built in Scandinavian labs and startups. Scandinavia is more than a place, it's a way of life. Denmark, Norway, and Sweden each contribute unique qualities, but together they embody harmony between people, society, and nature. Their history stretches from Viking voyage to modern innovation. Their cultures values equality, creativity, and sustainability. Scandinavia is the model of the world can learn from. I'm Daniel Lucas, and this has been Geography 101. Today we explore the Scandinavia, a region where fjords meet forests, history meets progress, and tradition meets innovation. May of these stories inspire you to travel, learn, and reflect on the world's wonders. Until next time, keep your curiosity alive and your imagination open. The journey continues with every new place we discover. More to come, people. See you soon.